So I'm here with 14-year-old trading prodigy, PB. Yo, what's up, bro?
What's
How
up,
you
guys?
doing?
I'm good. How about you?
Excellent, excellent. So we're here. We're going to talk about three things today, and then, of course, our small account challenge. But three things to help the retail trader. I'm going to explain. Good trade from the past week, bad trade from the past week, and what we're looking forward to, maybe the next trade we're going to make or something to that extent over the next week. So I'm going to kick it off, and then I'm going to let PB take over, and we'll go back and forth. And hopefully you guys will understand why we entered into the trade, why we exited out, why we took profit, and when we did it. So I had a great week. Starting last week for like 7 days in a row, I was green. And Thursday, I thought CPI numbers were going to be high. So Wednesday, I actually reached out to PB and I said, hey, I think the market's going to throw up on itself. And instead, Thursday, it started up. CPI numbers came out hot and the market went up. And I was like, oh my God, what's going on?
Yeah.
But I held and I made money. So that was my best trade of the week. I was in UVXY calls. So what was your best trade from the past week?
So my best trade was probably Friday, which it wasn't one individual trade, but like it was like I traded this ticker all day long. So it was QCOM. Yeah. So like I'm not sure if you looked, but it was like on Friday. So on Thursday when I was going through my watch list, like it was hanging on its last thread, I felt like. So then that was my number one like idea, QCOM short. And then right when it broke, I think it was like 172.50 or 173.50, like one of those levels. I bought some puts and then I just day traded it all day. It was like downtrending all day. I was like selling it, buying it, selling it, buying it.
So this chart right here we go. Here's Qualcomm. I just like to show it off for people. So we got Thursday or Friday, which is 211.
Yeah.
And here's the start of the day at 173. And it ended the day at 165.
Yeah.
So you were just in and out buying the same puts all day. Now, it's funny because your best trade or trading day leads me to my worst trading day.
Oh.
Because on Friday morning, and I tell everybody, secure profits. And I had a small count, 4,000 a week ago Thursday, up to 33,000 going into Friday. Now, I am terrible on Fridays. Do you have a day you're good at or bad at?
Well, sometimes I'm not too good on Mondays. Like, no, it's so weird. Like the first day of the month, I usually have bad days. Like, I don't know. It's just because
So
like
the
I try
first
to
day of
start
the
it
month
off
and the
good.
first day of the week.
Usually the first day of the month because I'm like, you'll start this month off good, and then I just overtrade and mess up.
Fridays are terrible for me. So I knew that going into Friday. Friday morning, I had told you I was in some Carnival calls, which I got excited because Carnival dipped and then it shot up and I made profit and it made me think the markets were going to be strong, even though I told everybody the day before and I was in these positions, SPY puts, UVXY calls. I made a crazy killing the day before. So my small account was up from 33,000 to 40,000. And then it went from 40,000 down to 14,000.
Oh.
Yeah. So whereas you had a great day on Friday, I was in SPY calls and UVXY puts and the market was going up against me. And I was hesitant and I told people at 11:30, I was still even on the day, 32,000. I'm like, I could sell. It's a risk, but I think I'm going to be right. And I had a false sense of confidence because I had 7 straight winning days. I was just on fire. I got marked as a pattern day trader. Probably happens to some people. So good lesson. If it happens to you, you can call whatever trading platform you're using and you could ask for a one-time exception. And most of them do that.
Yeah.
So if you're scared ever to sell, get out of the position, call up the next day, have them reinstate your account.
So are you day trading on that account right now?
So I was, and then they sent me a warning. So now I have to hold my positions overnight.
Oh, is that why you said you're holding your SPY calls overnight?
Well, I'm holding them anyway. So we can get into today. So today is, what day is today? Monday, right?
Yeah,
and
Monday.
CBS reported that Russia was going to go to war. You were in school. Did you know that? CBS said Russia's going to war on Wednesday.
Well, like I was at driving school, but
okay.
Yeah, I did.
At first, I was thinking sell everything, right? Market's going to tank. And then I said, wait, that's what everybody's thinking, sell everything. I should be buying. The market will stabilize. I should be buying. We're not going to war. Yeah. So I went into some SPY calls. But the great thing is I gave myself 2 more days. So I expire on Wednesday. And I went into UVXY puts. And I'm up like 25 and 30%.
Oh, that's good.
But yes, if I had sold them, I would have got marked a pattern day trader for that new account, small account, and they probably would have suspended me for 90 days, which would have been a pain in the butt.
You could always transfer the money out of the account, though.
Yeah, and open up a new account. There are ways around it. So yeah, that was my worst trading day in quite some time. What was your worst trade of the week, and why did you get stuck in it?
I'm not sure if you remember last week. It was the Monday. It was DWAC.
D-Lock. Here, let me bring it up.
DWAC.
Oh, yeah. I thought you wanted to short this one.
Yes, like what happened was I had calls from the Friday, and then my calls opened up high, whatever. I sold them, then I bought them back, and then like they came out with the news that they're like delaying their launch.
The launch, which was going to be like February 20th or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it went down. It went from like plus 10% to down 2%, and like my calls got murdered.
And at what point? So we know why you went in. Okay, so you went in for the hype. At what point did you say like I got to pull the string, or did you ride it another day and get a little bounce?
Oh no, I just like cut the loss, to be honest.
Yeah. So
I hate
it was plus 10. And are you following it as it's dropping, or no? You're in class and you're like, let me check where it's at.
Yeah, like I was like, I opened my phone. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Because like, yeah, but I still got out like from the ticker because I already had calls. Like I still got out with like maybe a tiny loss. Yeah, I would have been up probably like I think 2,000.
What are you looking forward to? So we're Monday. There's supposedly going to be a war. Oh, so let me tell you my contrarian thought process. Vladimir Putin, very smart guy, right? So he moves his troops around. He knows we have aerial technology to see what he's doing. So now we think he's going to war. It's like a reverse psychology thing. Or maybe the US says, hey, he's moving his troops. He's going to go to war on Wednesday. And Putin, who's like a narcissist, says like this, they don't know what I'm doing. I'm not going to war on Wednesday. Screw them. I'll wait another week. So we reverse psychology on him and make him wait longer to attack, which would be good for the markets, good for my positions. Tell me your perspective. Like you're seeing what's going on in the market. What are you thinking going forward the next few days? Are you nervous? Are you cool? Are you seeing buying? Like, what are you thinking?
So going into this week, I thought everyone thinks it's gonna be bearish, which means everyone's bullish, which means I'm bearish. Like double reverse psychology. I don't know.
So you saw everybody throw up on the market last week, and then you've heard some people say, I'm going to reverse that, kind of like what I said.
Like everyone's reversing it.
So you've heard some people reverse it, and then you say, well, it's interesting because sometimes the simplest thought process makes the most sense. And you're like, so here it is on Thursday, and here's where I screwed up Friday, right? So dumb. Thursday, simplest thought process. They should be selling the market, CPIs through the roof.
Yeah.
I didn't take enough profit. I mean, I should have killed it. And because of that, going to Friday, I have no clue why I thought the market would just reverse course. Like I was telling people, like, doesn't make sense, but I have a feeling they're just going to be buying the market because they fooled me. They were I feel so
happens.
So let's hit it up. All right. So here's how we're going to help everybody. We are going forward. You and I, we each have two separate accounts. I've got a $1,000 account. You've got 1,000 also?
Yep, 1,000.
I'm using a Webull account. I'm using margin. How about you? Are you using cash or margin?
I'm using cash because we're going to do all options, right?
Yeah. No, this is perfect. This is a little flavor of each side because we're going to have some people that are going to be in cash accounts. So we're going to start this on February 18th on Friday, right?
Yep.
And we'll tweet out our trades for a small account, right? And now I'm planning on maybe like using my phone and doing like a quick like 20-second video just to explain why I might be entering into some position. Also, when I enter into it, I'm going to bid less. So if I'm looking at an option, it's $150. I'm going to go, hey man, I'm looking at this option. It's $150. I want a 20% discount. So I'm going to offer $120. Now, if I get it, I know I saved at least 20%. When you have a small account, I use all these little tricks to save me 20 here, 30 here, which adds up. So
the thing is, like, you might not fill all the time and then it just flies right off without you.
Yeah. But see, you can't worry about that because some people that are going to follow us have a day job and they'll be like, hey man, I'll put in the order. If it hits, it hits. So we'll have two different types of trading. I'm hopefully going to give people some time to plan ahead and you'll just be like, yo, I traded this for this reason.
Or like, yeah, I can give I'll probably tweet out what I buy.
Yeah. All right. So let's give it for example though. Like what would your first trade? So you have $1,000. Let's say you could day trade or you have a cash account. How big a position would you take?
So like usually I full port, but probably because like I really want to like grow this account and like minimum risk, I'll probably like 300-400.
Okay.
I don't know.
So somewhere between 30 and 40%. I've always told people I have a 25% rule. So if I have $1,000, I'll go 25%. And that way, if I'm wrong and it drops like 40%, because sometimes options, they drop pretty quickly. I was like, I'll go two more positions. And that way, when it gets my initial buy at whatever it was, $1.20, $1.40, I'll actually be up 33% with 3 contracts.
Oh, if you'll average down.
Yeah. So I've got rules in place when it's down a certain percent. I've mentioned this before. Institutions, when a contract's down 50% or their position, they cut the strings. When
Yeah.
I'm down 50%, that's when I actually average down.
Yeah. I don't really average down too much unless like
Yeah, because you
I
go
still
all in.
believe. No, I don't. So like when I'm being honest, like my other small account, I wasn't playing options though. I was playing shares, so like it's way more safer to be honest.
Yeah. Oh, I've got a good thank you for you. Here, let me pull up the stock and you tell me if you played this one today. There we go. It's KAVL, right? It's a vapor company, right?
Oh, okay.
So they were moving this morning, and then you told me most active, and they were like second most active. And then I said to myself, okay, so the market was going to throw up on itself because obviously people saw Thursday and Friday, and it had to go down at some point today.
Yeah.
And then I thought it could rebound and go up. So I was waiting for this one, which is one of the most actives. It was up pre-market. And then I said to myself, okay, it's going to go down, and that's my opportunity. That's what PB would do. So I owe you this one, man. I bought some stock. No, I don't even think there are options in a stock like this, but it was up 19% today, and I bought it at $2.38.
Oh, nice. That was a
Yeah,
nice.
so it was 248 pre-market or 242 when I almost bought it, and then it went up, and I'm like, oh, I missed it. So that's when I thought of you, and I was like, no, I'll just wait. If
Yeah.
the market's bad, he told me it'll get back like half of his gains. So not it
Exactly.
went even lower. It went like 20 something, 224. But I wasn't that brave. But when I
Yeah.
saw it reversing, I was like, okay, boom, I'm in there at 238, and now it's
Did you have a
like
lot?
285. Yeah. It's a couple thousand shares. I didn't
Yeah.
things I don't know. To me, it's like a bet, a gamble, I guess. Put it in my pocket and trade another day or go back another night, whatever.
You've been doing it lately?
Yeah, so 6 for 6 since I've been back. 6 for
Oh.
6, but just like stocks. So, I have that one bad trading day like Friday. Like I've had bad days where I've given back, like a month's worth of work, in the
Oh,
casino,
yeah.
which could be like 27,000. And you're like, how does one even do that?
Yeah, it sucks. One time, like when you're on a bad streak, like it just keeps getting worse, like while the day goes.
Yeah, it was just a 1 day hiccup for me. But point is, 1 day, one trade, it can flip everything. So I tell everybody, listen, stay focused, make sure you're making a good decision, reevaluate your trades.
Oh yeah, I always look at my trades. Oh, right now I'm all cash.
Okay, yeah. So how many positions are you even looking at anything tomorrow, or are you just gonna wait to see how it plays out?
No, I'm gonna make a watch list later today. I got a couple names in my head. I'm gonna have in them. SE, Moderna.
Oh, I like SE. You want to short it or long it, just out of curiosity? Because
I,
it got demolished today.
yeah, and then it closed right at like the support of the double bounce kind of.
Here,
So
let's share this. Just let me bring this one up. That way we can both look at it. So the first thing I do is I look at this, and it just tells you volume, inflow, and outflow. And as you can see today at 28 million
yeah.
compared to a normal day of 7 million. So it was 4 times as bad. So what do you see? What do you like? Are you liking this, or you think it's going to go down more?
Can you go to the 1 day really quick? So like I want to see you guys see how it kind of bounced off that support area a couple times. Like
Okay, so it did it first at 10:40 in the morning, right? Had a good recovery. 2 o'clock, you got another bounce all the way at like 129. And then when they really sold off the market right before close, they sold this down to 128. And where did it close at for you? Let's see. We're not yet. 129. So yeah, it's almost you could probably get it at 129 tomorrow. Even if it's up after hours, it'll probably come back at some point. So let's say it's at 129. What do you this will be like a 1 day trade for you? What do you think?
So like for me, like
5 day.
on things like this, this is the chart I was looking at. You can probably play it both ways. I'm gonna wanna short it under the support.
Okay, so you think if it breaks 127, maybe you're thinking it could go
breaks the
down
low of the
lower.
day from today. Like, whatever the low
Okay,
of the
yeah,
day is
excellent.
today, break that and then short.
Yeah,
And then,
this one I used to watch this as a shipping company, and here I'll go to the 3 month. I mean, it's pretty beat up.
Yeah.
So it's a $340 stock that was 340, and it actually had a turnaround because I thought I missed it at 127. It was up at 175 like a day ago, right? Yeah, 175. Here you go.
Yeah.
So I've been watching this. It's crazy. So on the short side, you think it could go down even worse, right?
Yeah.
Heavy volume. What are you thinking? Maybe how low? 120?
Let me look at the chart in my thing really quick.
Yeah.
Also, another one I'm looking for, like Moderna. If you look at the daily, there's another clear support that if it goes under, it's gonna have another bad day.
So we got Moderna. The 1 day it had a huge drop, huge support here, and it kind of carried the support the rest of the day. So let's see, huge outflow though. Haven't had that volume since the 24th, and we're at a low. So yeah, you nailed that one again. It's definitely broke support to the downside.
Yeah,
Is that what
played
you're
some puts
seeing?
today on the app. Played some puts 2 times on this one today, but I think under. I have the exact level right here.
Yeah, this could be a good one.
Yeah, under 138.14, you could definitely play some puts again.
Yep. See, so for that one, you've got to assume the market's going to go down. So
Yeah.
if you're looking to play puts, this is just a general lesson for people. If you're looking to play puts on a 4-letter stock, here's things that are bad for 4-letter stocks. If the 10-year or interest rate goes up, if the Fed comes out and they're talking about inflation, things like that, if the US dollar goes up, then 4-letter stocks that don't have earnings struggle. All right, listen. So this has been great. I don't want to take up too much of your time, bro. They're going to watch our other video below, and hopefully I'll see you next week. But we're going to start that challenge on Friday, right?
Yep. Thank you.
All right.